and today I'm gonna have a meeting with Green Mile company, and they're gonna explain everything about their sustainable, environmentally friendly activities. My first question is for you, Laysa. What are the sustainable logistic activities of your company?
Thank you for question, Anya. So today, Green Mile's priority is to minimize the impact on climate change by driving energy efficiency in the company's operations and using only clean renewable power sources. That is why Green Mile is continuing to search ways to minimize transportation carbon emissions from business travel and from employees commute. And all these efforts shows the first results. For example, comparing to 2015, we reduced transportation emissions by 3%. Also, our company welcomes telecommuting and working at home, which reduce emissions from commuting by 23,000 metric tons per year. Also, our company offered transit subsidiary of $100 per month. In US and China, for example, the coach bus program is extended to avoid single occupancy vehicles. Also, the company supports using electric vehicles. That is why we added more than 700 charging spots in our vehicle park. And last but not the least, we bought 2,000 campus bicycles for employee transportation.
Okay, thank you. Tanvi, what are the strategic long-term roadmap on reducing the carbon footprint of your company?
So the Apple is on mission to make its product without using anything from the earth, and the company is taking the responsibility for its carbon footprint as it works to reduce the carbon emission, and this is the significant part of its effort. Also, it calculates the carbon footprint on 5 major areas such as corporate facilities, product manufacturing, product use, product transportation, and product end of life processing. So company is using the 100% renewable energy of the electricity which has been used in all the retail stores around the world, around 43 countries around the globe. Basically, key facts are such as like carbon footprint has been reduced by 35% over the last 3 years. Company has transited up to 100% of renewable energy for the electricity, as I mentioned. By 70% of Apple has decreased average product energy use across all the major product lines, and Apple has partnered with the 9 companies such as Microsoft, IKEA, Sony to encourage the Japanese government to promote the corporate renewable energy.
Okay, now the third question. Homer, tell me about your plans on saving the costs through implementing environmental initiatives.
Okay, the first component from cost saving in logistics through implementing environmental initiative is transportation. Of course, for transportation, energy reduction can be achieved by looking for alternative fuel-efficient vehicles, one of which is introduction of electric hybrid vehicle, which can be reduce our carbon footprint. Employing anti-idling practices can bring savings in fuel and maintenance costs, extending vehicle life and reducing damaging emissions.
Okay.
And second is energy usage in workplace, as simple as turning out the lights and idling PCs or personal computers. These improvements are sustainable and go a long way improving our company's green standing. And third is waste reduction. In product designing, we identify where the use of raw materials can be reduced or expensive materials can be replaced. When designing a product, we consider cheaper and less wasteful materials. The fourth one would be usage of scrap materials, as well as minimizing the waste of raw materials in manufacturing processes. The reuse of waste material can be expanded, and discarded waste product now have the ability to reuse that material. And then the fifth one would be the reduced packaging by eliminating excessive packing station while increasing packaging process and effectiveness, efficiencies, and labor costs. The sixth one would be increased use of biodegradable packaging, has the potential to reduce water usage in solid waste, electricity, and emissions. This is beneficial for the environment, of course, but it also lowers the expenses associated with the packaging processes. Over time, the accumulated savings prove well worth the cost in transition. And then the last one would be the inventory control. with 100% inventory control, we can ensure that we are not making or ordering products when we might already have them on hand, and surely we cut waste.
Okay, thank you. And finally, my last question is for Karan. What are the recommendations for your company?
So first of all, thank you, Anya, for giving us the opportunity to present what we think about Apple Logistics in front of everyone. And what I personally think with basic research, it's not a lot that they need to do or make changes. But my first point would be to set up centralized manufacturing sites rather than, because Apple, I personally believe, is very highly dependent on Foxconn that makes their products in southern part of Asia like China and India. And with the recent events happening, US and China, between the political events between US and China, they've had a lot of problems recently. They're highly dependent on China, and as per a recent article, Apple is also focusing on reducing the production in China from 30%. So how we can be sustainable in that part is they can set up manufacturing sites close to the places where they are selling their products. For example, for North America in particular, they can make their products in Mexico, in which logistics is less and is more sustainable. That was my first point. My second point would be the backhaul analysis. So basically, when a truck leaves a manufacturing site, it goes back without carrying anything. They can work with other companies and send back products with those trucks rather than sending empty trucks. That increases the carbon footprint. The third point will be focusing on the packaging. So rather than wasting a lot of space on the packaging, they need to minimize their packages so that it's a more efficient and an environmentally friendly way. If they reduce the packaging size, they can distribute more products and with less space. And it also saves money and it helps the environment as well. So these are my points that I think they can work on it, and they are not like their major points, and it will be really effective and helpful for everyone and the environment for carrying it out properly. I have another point that a few companies like IKEA, FedEx are using electric trucks to transport their material. Yeah, I totally understand that they are more expensive than the regular trucks because there's more initial investment, but later down the hall, it all gets balanced very properly, and it's very environmentally friendly as well. Thank you.
Thank you.